Hello, I am Adalberto Cervantes. I am the creator of the ERP technology and the business database technology. Both of them were stolen by SAP, Oracle, and is used wrongly around the world by partners, other small companies, and almost all the customers, and they are using this ERPs and business database technology. I'm going to focus today about the blockage of the Mexican and US media, to me trying to not let the world know about my particular situation. Then of course is the impact of the, I will say, the science and technology, and also the finance worldwide, because my technology in fact is moving around the world, all kind of investment, all kind of money, okay, in different kind of markets, okay, the capital and the money market, and it's affecting the macroeconomics and the microeconomics. So this Zionist media in United States and Mexico are totally blocking me, okay. As I said before, I have more than 25 years of experience, and I have the opportunity to know someone who created a TV program related with the governors in Mexico. So he practically trained me in a lot of techniques that I have been using trying to avoid this blockage. So I think that even that I have been working a lot in the media, I know some techniques that can help me to try to break this blockage of the media in Mexico and in the United States. First of all, I would like to say that I was working with a lot of Mexican companies before to go to the States, and some of them basically were related mainly with the laundry of these Illuminati bad businesses. Okay, so one of these companies are shopping. They are located in Sinaloa, Hermosillo, Sinaloa. So this guy they were really supported by this illegal money, okay. So basically I reported to Secretaría de Hacienda. They didn't do anything, like in the case of my sue in Cadiza Computación against David Ramirez Moreno. So really the Secretaría de Hacienda y Crédito Público has been focused only in cover up all these bankruptcies of the Mexican government, and basically all the companies that the Mexicans owned before Salinas de Gortari, okay. After using all this secret knowledge, they start bankruptcy all these Mexican companies, and pretty much the Hacienda is focusing cover up all this situation, okay. I was working as well in Delicias in Chihuahua. I was working in a company, basically a vendor of Walmart or Sam's Club in the United States, selling nuts and another kind of food, okay, than was coming mainly from Arab countries, and basically all of them they were related with these illegal businesses, narco traffic, I would say. But anyway, they are really covered up by the governor there, and as well the accountant noticed immediately that I was like a target individual, and she started saying that I didn't have the experience and a lot of things, okay, trying to sabotage me. Reporting directly with the owner of the company, so it was really, I mean, these gun stalkers that are infiltrating all these companies, they are really well communicated, okay. As a matter of fact, they know than I create the ERP technology. I'm trying to have all the information in both companies about what I was doing. So you can see that I have been involved in certain way with the media, especially related with the media that is used in companies. And what I can tell you that in the case of Televiso Azteca TV, in United States has never before, since starting in the 9/11, these companies had taken the American media as well, but they are trying to harm us as Spanish speakers because they are not telling us the truth, and at the same time they are helping each other, or this Zionist media, than before it was not happening. So since then, most of the Mexican Americans have been losing their jobs, have been reducing their level of life, because as a matter of fact, even they are controlling our jobs. How they are doing that? They are well connected with the Rothschilds and all these elites, and what they are doing specifically is to know which highest positions are open in the American market, and they are taking our jobs using the Tecnológico de Monterrey and other guys well connected in the elites. So this is a fact. So I hope that Donald Trump is going to do something about that, because he's focusing giving us returning back our jobs than unfair they are taken by Mexicans, and basically for these Jew-Christian Illuminati elites that are operating in the States since then. So what I can see after 9/11 in basically the Mexican communities is the losing of these jobs and better opportunities for us. With Trump, we're going to have the chance to return back these U.S. jobs and returning back to us again. The bad situation in the case of Mexico, even with NAFTA, is that a lot of Americans went to work to Mexico, but they didn't have even Social Security. They don't have any benefits as well. So when they return to Mexico, practically when they return to the United States, basically they lose all these privileges. They can do anything, because even as I supposed to have a dual citizenship, I was requesting, for example, some benefits related with the labor risk that I encountered with Infosys Technologies. IMSS hasn't do anything about that. So everything looks that the Mexican government is basically protecting quotation Mexican interests, and they are not giving us anything. Instead, in United States, even an illegal alien can sue for millions of dollars the employer, and the consulates in Mexico are helping them. So what's the difference? I mean, I don't understand if we are working together with the NAFTA. So NAFTA is not working well, for everybody, but it's only for basically for the elites. Okay, so only 1% of the population. So all of the other citizens in United States and Mexico are not, they don't care. Okay. What I noticed as well is that in Mexico the Mexican companies and the owners of some companies, they try to have some kind of partnership with foreigners, especially Americans, especially Canadians. Since the time passed, at the end they sue the partner to have the companies for themselves and the money, of course, of these businesses. So they won because they are connected in these magics, and at the end of the day they have the complete business with any partnership. So this is the real situation with NAFTA, and that's why we're getting poor in both countries. Okay, so it's totally unfair, and this is happening as well in the media. Okay, what I'm trying to explain is the situation of the media. That's the same case. So Televisa, Azteca Television, and others, they're going to the States, and what they try to do is the same thing that they are doing in Mexico. So basically they are doing the knowledge transfer to continue controlling us using the media, and with the support of the worldwide elites, as the Rothschilds and others. So this is I think that this is totally illegal, unfair, and I think that Mr. Trump is going to take the right decisions to avoid all this, because this is a fact. Okay. In my specific case, I start 4 or 5 years, or even a little bit more. I find out than Vicente Fox was studying the PhD degree in United States, and he graduates for an American university. And I find out that he said that he did a thesis. So what I did, especially, is to report to the United States university. Then specifically, this guy, he was doing plagiarism at the Universidad Iberoamericana when he did his bachelor degree thesis, because he presented a work done in, I think, that in Aguascalientes, but this work was done by a team, a complete team, than he has under his charge. But anyway, this is plagiarism, because you have to explain that it's not your thesis. And then this work was done by several people, and each people has to be mentioned. So the only way to present a thesis like that is to present part of it that you did effectively, and don't copy to anybody else. So I had to present this plagiarism complaint to the university, that in United States is considered really a big issue, big legal issue. Okay, so I studied at the University of Phoenix, my master's degree in accounting, and I know perfectly the legal situation about plagiarism. So immediately I reported to them. So they tried to affect me even at the University of Phoenix, but I was okay. So I just find out how to block all these blockers that they continue doing, and I was fine. Okay. So this is before the attempting of killing us with carbon monoxide in San Antonio, Texas. After that, when I start having having all the information about the stealing of my technology, I went to the IFE, that is a Mexican institution for requesting government information, and basically I was requesting the agreement between Oracle, SAP, and others related with Pemex and related with my ERP technology and business database. Pemex didn't give any agreement, so that's totally, I think that it's totally a fraud. Anyway, but one of the guys then start giving the information to the general public was Proceso, and it has been, I think, maybe another one, I don't remember the name, but in Proceso basically they were saying that someone was requesting information about the Oracle and Pemex business. Basically I was requesting all the evidence, scientific evidence and technological evidence of how the Oracle Pemex gave the specification to Oracle to create the software. Usually an agreement in the IT, I know it pretty well, but because I have been working 25 years in that sector, basically an agreement cannot allow an IT company to use the technology and everything that is created with a contract, in this case with Pemex. This is a basic part of the agreement. So that means that Oracle and SAP wouldn't be allowed to use this technology as stolen to me, but given by Pemex to be used worldwide. This situation is really impossible. Peña Nieto said after in the media that the Mexicans, they don't keep any technology, they are only buying products and services. And I see the ideas coming from abroad, and as a matter of fact they are not focusing creating any technology inside the country. So that was ridiculous, because I think that Mexico at this time after NAFTA, they will be a superpower, I think. Not as the United States, but something similar, okay? But the most ridiculous part right now is why Mexico is interfering with the United States to try to have it in bankruptcy when it's an underdeveloped country, as Peña Nieto said. So the conclusion of that is that basically the Illuminati elites in Mexico, pseudo-Mexicans, are trying to bankrupt Mexico, and they are using this expensive airplane to convince other presidents to participate in this bankruptcy in the United States. Okay, so as I continue, I have to unite all this situation and try to have a clear situation in this case, and it can help Mr. Trump or the U.S. government to define new policies in relation with Mexico, and that is affecting me and it might affect others. Okay, I don't know how many, but I'm really affected because of all this situation. That sound like psychopath ideas than the top positions at government they have. So I continue with this situation, and I start participating in CNN, in Wall Street, and all different kind of important media in the United States. What I can tell you is that it was so good that suddenly they create Karen Hughes and they create Edward Snowden to try to block me after I turned the red alert of terrorism at the US Embassy. So Hillary Clinton knows perfectly my case, as well as Obama. So I was thinking, because I didn't know this situation clearly has right now, is than I mean, helping to have better knowledge of the different kind of situation related with my technology. It will bring to the U.S. government good ideas and try to improve. But I identified that it was not the case. That the CIA, the FBI, and other agencies, they were using even the media, blocking me, but they are using as well the media to try to manipulate the U.S. people in other kind of directions related with the bankruptcy. Okay, I have knowledge about to be a broker in the forex market and other kind of money market and investment markets. So I know that the fundamentals are really important in the business situations related with finance. So really they are controlling all that. So that means that they are controlling the New York market and others. And we know exactly who is controlling those markets are the Jews, Christian, Illuminati. After that, I started as well as the United States. I was some kind of participation in Excelsior, okay, and that's the newspaper, okay, Novedades and others. Also, I was blocked. So that means that United States and Mexico are working together. And it's good, I mean, it is for the well-being of the citizens. But in this case, it's only to cover up the bankruptcy in Mexico and help the Jew Christian Illuminati in Mexico to support this bankruptcy and doing businesses worldwide and do this kind of tax fraud using the clearance banks of the Rothschilds in Mexico. So the situation right now is practically I'm using all kind of media, okay, to try to explain to the people the real situation about my technology and how my technology is going to affect their lives at the level of country, at the level of families, at the level of individuals, because that's the main purpose of the elites. Nevertheless, my technology is taking care of the humanity instead of try to damage the humanity by these elites. So at this time I'm getting into the media. So when I start, I try to get to the top of the Illuminati pyramid, okay, especially with the presidents in Mexico and United States when they were doing their campaigns. I noticed that in the case of Peña Nieto they blocked me. In the case of Obama was a little bit different, but at the end of the day he was not supporting my technology, okay, and even he said that this technology wouldn't come from a developing country. So I mean, it's crazy, okay, having all the agencies and they know well that I did the technology, okay. In the case of Mr. Trump, I think that he's not coming from, and he's against these elites, okay. And I think that I have good opportunity to be part of his team. At least is what I can see, and that's his decision, okay. So for me, it's a good opportunity for him to change all this situation about specifically the use of my technology, because it is used wrong. It's using this secret secret Illuminati knowledge, and instead of using science and technology that is more advanced, than has results, and is what he's going to need, because the American people will require to him to have results. So he really needs a mathematical approach that can make true the dreams that right now the Americans have in him. So Mr. Trump has a lot of experience, but it needs a support of a team specialized to make the dreams come true. And my technology can do it. As I said, my technology is going to integrate all kinds of sciences, social sciences, engineering sciences, and also what is called the hard sciences like physics, chemistry, and math together. But of course, my technology is only a tool, because you need the specialists to make all this possible. And the education part is going to be totally changed, because in education we're going to have people that has to give us the codification for the different models. Okay, and this education is totally opposite with the media. Okay, totally opposite of the media that is right now trying to control us and be slaves. So my technology is going to do big changes in these situations, and is going to affect definitely the media as well. So I think that's the main point, and I want to explain today that definitely the changes in the education are going to change totally the media in Mexico and in the United States. Thank you very much for hearing me, and good luck, and God bless you.